Hi, and welcome to Integrative Wisdoms. Uh, we used to call it elder care coaching and consulting because I started this out really wanting to be a support to those elders that are finding themselves with all the changes in their lives as they move maybe out of independence into a more uh, team approach perhaps to their lives, and how that can really um, cause a lot of emotional distress possibly. And so it was called elder care. But as I've been doing these videos for the last almost 3 months now, I want to say, um, I'm realizing that I want to reach out to those who are not yet elders, those who are in the midst of the changes that we're seeing in our world that we had never really paid attention to. Um, the fact that the world could change, our world could change. And so I'm thinking that the title of this particular segment of Integrative Wisdom will be Elders Who Care. Elders who care. And those individuals who are not yet elders, if you follow along, then it may be one of the fruits of doing so that you actually will be an elder and not just old, and someone who has lived a life that benefits the long journey and not just the now. So, don't know what you'll think about that, but for now, that's what I'm thinking. Elders who care. And so, one of the things that I came across today was the idea that you know people are saying, I can't wait till things go back to the way they were. I can't wait till things get normal again. And I was reminded today that that's not going to be the way things go. That there is no such thing, first of all. Anybody who's done any psychology or psychotherapy knows that there's no such thing as normal. And so the idea that things will go back when we know indeed that they were not very good in a lot of ways. Maybe people felt safe. And so what I wanted to examine was our assumptions. So here we go. What if we had to let go of all these cherished assumptions? For example, be good, then, the world is your oyster. Be good. Follow rules, then you can never be cheated or hurt if you follow the rules. And if everybody else would follow the rules too, right? Follow the rules. Work hard, and then you will reap your reward if you work hard. Go to college, and then, again, the world will be your oyster, yours. Establish a routine, and don't deviate. And on and on and on. And I would encourage you to think about your own beliefs and assumptions that you may have. And what if all bets are off? Because the world really doesn't revolve around us. The world really is not in place for us and for our small moment in time. That there is something bigger and larger afoot and afield. And so how do we participate in a bigger, more beautiful experience? A part of that might be to examine our beliefs and our assumptions and to see how they might be causing the very emotions that are wreaking havoc in our day-to-day life. The anxiety, the fears, the anger, the frustration, the despair. What if we began to realize that we are more of a participant in this unfolding of this earth than we could have ever imagined before? And that may cherish some of our deeply held religious beliefs on any side. Again, my assumptions. If I think this way, if I believe this way, if I don't believe this way? And so that's the idea for today. The idea for today. What are my beliefs and assumptions? The world isn't working that way anymore. Does that mean that the world is broken? Or does that mean that we're being called to change our mindset and to change the way we show up to this amazing life that we have? So that's Integrative Wisdom's Elders Who Care. We'll see what unfolds with that. Like, I don't know if it'll work or not. You guys will have to let me know. But that really is a desire of mine. Again, as I've always said, is to be of service, to help us get to a place of being all that we can be. And so those of us who are already truly getting into the old category, even though we would never say that, except around those days when we're really sore and we've done too much for the day. You know who you are. But even as I'm going to talk about my granddaughter here, who's not quite 30, all the things that you in that age group, what were you taught? What were those things that you learned that were maybe unspoken even, that are now being, taken away? And you have to find a whole new map, and your parents can't really help you because this isn't the map they had. And your grandparents probably can't help you either because they were probably the first ones to get on this particular road of follow all the rules and do all these things, and you will achieve because you've followed the rules and you've done X, Y, and Z. And now what? And if you're only a pleasure seeker, now what? Is that why you were born? Is that why you're here? Is to simply have a good time? Is that it? Anyway, check your beliefs, check your assumptions, see what steps and strides you're making to really connect with the earth and to connect with this amazing cosmos that we live in. Because it's not just the earth, right? I mean, I don't know what that Buzz Lightyear says, to infinity and beyond. All right, everybody, take care.